the cost issue for your a new diesel truck in your business, how does that cost, what's the equivalence there for that and a electric truck?
So the upcharge is roughly $300,000. And it's true that...
That's on top of what the vehicle costs?
Yes, ma'am. The upcharge, the delta. And it's now, as my friends to the right of me here have pointed out, over the cost of ownership, a portion of that may be realized, but not nearly the $300,000. But at some point, yeah, it might be somewhat more viable. It's just that we are years away from it, and it's simply not an option because there isn't the infrastructure or power to get to them.
Okay, so in terms of, let's say if we're looking 10 years down the road, or if we look 10 years back, would that 300,000, we expect, I think, and you probably, I don't want to put words in your mouth. Do you expect, I expect, that delta goes down over time as there's more or not?
So the economies of scale that have been discussed previously, in the auto sector where the addressable market is exponentially larger in the millions of vehicles per year, in trucks, it's a couple 100,000. So the market opportunity isn't such that you would have a Moore's law for heavy trucks, for example. So I can tell you over the course of my career, I haven't seen truck prices go down much over time. But yes, could it be compelling in a total cost of ownership at some point? Perhaps, and we're not averse to that. But we're certainly not in position to even phase that in at a 1% level at current.
And the weight is an issue as well, both for cars and for, I'm concerned about, I know, I'll go to cars. Cars are going to be heavier. EV cars are going to be heavier because of the weight of the battery and other things. What kind of safety issues are, and what kind of, state DOTs, what kind of reinforcements along the highways, and, is that all going to change? Accidents, impacts, all of these things I know are critical when you're looking at, transforming an entire fleet. And I don't know if in the trucking industry, by the time you add the weight to the truck, what does that do to the cargo? Because there are weight limits, obviously.
Sure, yeah, so each truck, heavy-duty truck, electric vehicle battery would be about 8,000 pounds, and they're typically in sets of 2, 3, or 4. So as you add weight in that respect, you reduce the payload capacity.
Right.